Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Playing Corner Case on Facebook. We're going to be headed over to St. Petersburg. Let's go. Thank you, Criminal. Pretty simple for uploading or getting this case together in a week. That's fun. Yeah, I know it's been, with the holidays and stuff, it gets crazy, man. My work is just nuts right now. Senior Trooper Ace, glad you made it to St. Petersburg. As your previous investigation has shown, the Russian space program has been compromised by Sombra. Our biggest priority right now is to figure out what exactly kind of information Sombra has procured and why. Good thing we have Maria's mother, Natasha Romanov, on our side. As the head of Cosmoris, her help could be invaluable. According to her services, the suspicious activity in the St. Petersburg area seems connected to a place called the Lermontov Estate. The estate is a luxury property owned by the eccentric Russian billionaire Dmitry Lermontov. If Sombra is plotting something at that estate, we need to get the jump on them. Get going, Ace. Wow. Now, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I'm working off of like maybe 10 hours of sleep in the last like 3 or 4 days. So I'm hopefully gonna find everything in here and do it really, really well. But yeah, this is just, we'll see how this goes. I do it all for you guys. You guys are the reason that I get up, because you guys appreciate this so much. You guys like so much. It's just, when I see videos that get 100, 2, 3, 400 likes, it makes it getting up. It basically gets me out of bed and makes sure that I want to do this stuff for you guys. So top hat. The piano, stained glass, broken wood. Little horsey's manure. And we got a star. Sweet. Oh, now you give me some extra stuff. No worries, I'll take it. Dang, Ace, this estate looks like a place in a Russian fairy tale. That body looks like a character from the Brothers Grimm. His head is completely caved in. I agree, this does not look accidental. I guess we have another murder on our hands. Did you find anything that could help us catch the killer? Broken wood? It's a little too fancy for firewood. Maybe you can put the pieces back together and see if you can tell us more about the crime. Oh, and you want to look through a bunch of horse pucky? Well, your hunches are rarely wrong, but I'll let you get a handle on that. You're right, Ace. We came here to check out suspicious activity, and murder is pretty suspicious. Let's get to the bottom of this. I like how she has a camera. Alright, so let's start this on top Z. Again, remember we have a star, so we can actually do this real quick. Always like it when I can get a star in the beginning. Whoa. Fabergé egg. Was that a decorative egg? It looks pretty fancy. How did it end up in manure? You think the victim could have stolen it? Maybe the killer tried to stop it. Tried a little too hard. You're right, Ace. Speculation will get us nowhere. Lars can check out this egg and get us some real answers. He can. Oh, that's right. I gotta get stars. I was really want to get past this. So anyways, guys, I'm going to grab a whole bunch of stars and I'll be back here in a little bit. I'm Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we're back. Let's examine this broken wood. Caretaker, interesting. Man, do you remember when these little puzzle pieces used to be like in like 100 pieces? That was nuts. Oh, so you piece that broken wood back together. There's a property sign saying that this is the Lermontov estate. Looks like the estate's caretaker is a man named Ivan Vitashki. He probably takes care of security too. You're right, Ace. Since he's a estate caretaker, this Ivan Vitashki might be able to tell us more about what happened here. Oh, he's the guy in the right there. Hey, Mr. Vizovsky, Senior Trooper Ace was wondering if you knew anything about a dead body being found on the estate. Can you identify this man? Bonjour. Prayers do get answers. Mikhail Karamazov is dead. Haha, good riddance. Wow, well that is not the response we were expecting. So I take it you know the victim? Yes, I told you. It's Mikhail Karamazov. He was a civil notary. He's been nosing around the place. I chased him off the estate a million times. Did you ever chase him with a weapon? Did I chase him with a weapon? Of course. My shotgun. But I never had to shoot at him. He just saw it and ran away. Probably after the Cafe Akunin to play cards with the estate owner. They were there all the time, playing cards all night without a care in the world while I... Oh, well, thank you for your help, Mr. Vitoski. We may need to question you again, so please stick to the St. Petersburg area. No? Where else would I be? What a character, chasing after trespassers with a shotgun? But, you're right, he did give us useful information. We learned that the victim was a civil notary, which means he had access to all sorts of legal documents. Mikhail Karamazov had power over finalizing legal matters. Good point, Ace. Having power means having information, and information that can be used against people. But you're right. Vitoski had also said that Karamazov spent a lot of time at the Cafe Akun, and if the victim visited as often as that, there might be clues to the cafe that can help solve this murder. Oh yeah. So, I just finished the time attack, so I basically know where all items are. The only ones I don't know, of course, are going to be the clues, which are going to be new. That being said, always, for me at least, because I have so many coins and stuff, I'm just going to include that. So this is obviously something, because that's not there. This is here too. So what else do we got? We got a salt shaker, we got gloves, military hat, and chessboard. Cool. So people sometimes ask, why I have so many coins and why I have so many energy. One is because I've been playing this game for 2.5 years. Secondly, I have 3,500 friends who send me energy, and when you have 3,500 friends that send you energy over 2.5 years, you end up collecting quite a bit of energy. So has Cafe Akunin been hiding any useful clues, Ace? Looks like you found a newspaper. Guess some snow got on it because I can't read a thing, but I do see the victim in that photo. Think you can dust it and uncover the rest? And this lacquered box is intriguing too. Why would anyone need to put a lock on something like this? I'm sure you can crack it and we'll find out soon. It's true. I do have some skills. Alright, so who's... Oh! Oh my gosh, is this like an Anastasia thing? I already told you I thought that was something. That was an interesting headline on that newspaper. Is this the heir to the Russian royal fortune? Pretty sure they mean that fancy lady, not the victim. But who is this lady? I bet you can find a match in our database. Let's see, what kind of name are they going to give her? Because I guarantee they're probably not going to give her an Anastasia as a name. So maybe Anya? Yeah, but they've already used an Anya before. Maybe it's the same one. Nope, that's not right. That's right. This is going to be MBE. Yep. You opened the lacquered box from the cafe, huh? What was inside that required locking up? Ooh, a little black book. Hold up, I'm going to check what the heck that Russian on the cover means. Those letters spell out Mikhail Karamazov's. This book belonged to the victim. What's inside the book? You're right, there are names and sums next to them. Looks like a ledger, and this name says Lermontov, like the estate. Well, we know the estate owner and the victim played cards together. Now we know Dmitry Lermontov owned Karamazov money. Smells like a motive to me, Ace. Let's track down this Dmitry Lermontov and grill him about his debt to the victim. Let's see. Ooh, nice blue eyes. No? This one. Oh, they did use Duchess Anastasia. Nice. So who's that lady in the newspaper photo with the victim? What do you mean there's no full name? Are you kidding me? Database just goes by the name Duchess Anastasia, like Anastasia of the Russian royal family, who were all executed in 1918? Sure, this lady can't be convincing anyone that she's the Anastasia. She'd have to be over 100 years old. Well, whoever this so-called Duchess Anastasia really is, she knew the victim, and that's enough to warrant a conversation. You're right, Ace. So they are going to throw this in. I enjoy this. That was a great movie. I enjoyed the movie. I like the lore. It's pretty fun. Eccentric billionaire. Of course, Karamazov. Sure, I played cards with him once or twice. He was a total buffoon. I think you'd have to say the bleep end of a horse, ah? Well, according to a ledger Senior Trooper Ace found at Cafe Akunin, you were in debt to him. Oh, please. I lost a little money to a little man. Nothing to cry over. I'm a billionaire. Richest man in Russia. Well, you'll never have to pay off that debt, Mr. Lermontov. Karamazov was murdered on your estate. Oh, a murder on my estate? It's like we're in an old Russian novel. How exciting. Well, here's hoping for your sake that you aren't the anti-hero protagonist of this novel, Mr. Lermontov. I don't think it. He's too famous to be that. If anything, it'd be this Anastasia girl because he was going to expose her or something. Oh, Duchess, please. And I guess no one is big on curtsying these days. Duchess Anastasia? Senior Trooper Ace found a newspaper article with a photo of you next to a certain Mikhail Karamazov. Oh, can you believe that's the picture they chose? Night at the opera, and I got photographed next to lower gentry. A notary, no less. I was petitioning Karamazov to notarize paper proving that I am the great-granddaughter of the great-grand Duchess Anastasia. Let me guess, he said no, and that's why he's dead. He's dead? You think I killed him in this dress? You prefer something more formal? Somehow I think we'll be meeting again, Duchess. Something tells me that's true. That's a great motive. Oh, Ace, glad to see you. Thought you might want to see my latest Matryoshka doll. See you? See, it's you, Carmen, because you're our resident BA. Oh, okay, thanks. Well, you made me look very angry. Anyway, how about some information about the murder victim? Oh, yeah, well, Ace, the victim definitely met his end thanks to a blunt force trauma. Whoever killed him sneaked up from behind and struck the victim with a heavy instrument. Because of these injuries, you'll want to keep an eye out for a solid metal object with round edges. So not a handmade Matryoshka doll. Definitely not, but the killer does have a hobby that is of interest. Judging by the key cleaner traces left by the killer's hand on the victim's shoulder, the killer plays the piano. And that makes sense. St. Petersburg is a musical city. Its conservatory produced Tchaikovsky, composer of the Nutcracker and Swan Lake. Oh, so we have a piano-playing killer, huh? Well, there won't be any ivories to tickle once Ace puts them behind bars. Do not get that reference. Do not play the guitar. Not very good. I love music. Not good at playing. Man, we're getting low on cash. Hey, it's quite an excellent lab sample you found in that horse manure at the Lermontov estate. An original Fabergé egg. Fabergé eggs are precious works of art. They were commissioned by the Russian royal family as imperial Easter eggs. But they also served to showcase the high-level Russian skill at jeweled arts and mechanics. Only 50 were produced between 1885 and 1917. Of those, only 43 remain, so you can imagine how expensive they are. I was very careful when I examined the egg, but I did find traces of blood and some hair on it. The blood definitely belonged to the victim, and as for the hair, it was canine. The sample I ran showed the dog to be a purebred Russian wolfhound, otherwise known as Borzoi. Those dogs shed like crazy, so the killer is definitely in regular contact with this breed. Huh, so our killer is in contact with Borzoi dogs. Well, I hope they aren't too attached. They'll be on a short leash in prison. But don't. Shh. So, Ace, so far we've met 3 suspects with a definite motive for bashing in Mikhail Karamazov's head. And don't they all seem a little special to you? Like they're stuck in old Russia? I found the victim's body on the estate owned by Dmitry Lermontov, an eccentric billionaire who dresses like he's in the 19th century. The caretaker of said property, Ivan Vitovsky, has a habit of chasing trespassers away with a shotgun. Maybe he decided to mix things up with a choose a new weapon. Don't think so. The Duchess Anastasia. Please tell me she's just running a scam and doesn't actually believe she's related to the Romanovs. Who knows how far a delusional person might go. Ace, there's a commotion right now by the victim's office. Somebody's celebrating his death. Oh, brother. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys in chapter 2. Make sure to like and comment. I'll see you guys later. Vision88. Over and out.